He's going to go forward, side, close, back, side, close, forward, side, close, back, side, close. So your forward step and your side step is on the same line, closing your feet. Okay? Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Every time that and happens, that's when you should be lowering. You're lowering between the end of the last step and the first step of the first measure. So when you take that first step, you don't want to just kind of clunk it out there, because what's happening is it's very robotic feeling, and you're going 1, 2, 3. Okay? Feels like a robot. Instead of doing that, you need to let those knees soften, and he needs to reach with his heel coming forward. It's a heel lead for the man. So he's going to bring this foot here. Now, think of bringing this hip forward. He's whooshing this hip forward over here. And then you close your feet, and that's up onto the toes, okay? So that gets rid of that robotic-y feel if you're plunk, 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 or if you're doing 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So you've got that lower and the rise, and you've got that swinging of the hip, so that after you've taken their step, you're swinging this hip over here.
Okay, that's so much.
So you turn on the second step.
Right.
When we're doing the second.
Yeah.
Between the first one.
Between the, I know, it's a hard habit to break.
Okay, yeah.
But you need to work on trying to turn on the left foot after the foot hits the floor. So you're going to take your step here. Now the turn is going to happen here, and then close your feet. So your 3 steps are on a line. And you can put a little upper body sway with it, and it makes it real pretty. Okay? And on to your partner. He's doing his box, she's doing her box. But you're still wanting to use that same principle of forward, swing that hip forward so you can take a side step and close. Ladies, you're going to step back and bring your hip back so that you can step side and close. So when we do our solo left turning box, it's 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to reverse line of dance. 1, 2, 3. And we should be back to back. He's going into the center, I'm going to the center, and then we finish it facing partner. We've got a figure, so to speak, but it's used in a lot of dances. It's turn in to left open. Okay? So, if we're facing line of dance in an open position, you guys know how open position is. That means the lady is on the man's right side. Now, if we want to be in left open position, that would mean we would have to be facing the same direction, but with the ladies on the man's left side. So that's left open position. Okay? So if we do a waltz away, and we're going to turn in towards our partner to left open. So in one waltz measure, we're going to turn in towards our partner, ending up in left open. 1, 2, 3. We have a lead foot free. Back waltz. 1, 2, 3. Back draw touch. Back draw touch. A lot of that is just step cues, but it's done in a lot of dances. You'll get that in a lot of different dances. So the waltz away, one measure, 1, 2, 3. Turn in to left open, 1, 2, 3. Be sure to close your feet. Waltz back, 1, 2, 3. Now from here, we can either do a back draw touch, which we did earlier, which would be back, draw, touch, through twinkle, through face butterfly. Or we can waltz away, turn into left open, waltz back, back, face, close, back, face, close feet to close position or a butterfly, whatever the case may be. So it just depends on what the choreography wants you to do and end up. Okay? We'll do our back. So he's taking his back step. I'm going forward. Recover to sidecar. Okay? So we're in closed position. Sidecar, we want to have left hips adjacent to each other, but the ladies are still going to be in front of the man. So he's going to turn about 1/8 of a turn so that he's facing diagonal reverse line on wall, but offset into that sidecar position. 3 steps, just like your other recover steps. So if we recovered to closed position, it would be 1, 2, 3. But what we want to do this time, we're in our dip back, we're going to recover to sidecar, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be kind of a recover side close and end up in that sidecar position. So I'm in front of him. Now we're going to do a twinkle, not a through twinkle. We're going to do a twinkle to banjo. So he's going forward on his twinkle, and the ladies are going back. So we're both stepping. Here's our crossing step or our through step, our turning step, and our closing step, and voila, we're now in banjo position. And we didn't even have to fight to get there. Isn't that something? It just kind of happened. So, dip back, recover to sidecar, 1, 2, 3. Twinkle to banjo, 1, 2, 3. Forward, face, close, 1, 2, 3. Just like we did the back face close. Except it's forward for him because he's going forward and the ladies are going back. 3. So the dip back is done on 1 and then you hold for 2 and 3. And then you do your recover or whatever else it might happen to be. Recover to sidecar, 1, 2, 3. Whose last I'm doing? So we've done waltz away and ladies wrap. Forward waltz. We did through face close, which was just stepping through with our inside foot, facing our partner, and going to closed position. Okay? There's another thing you can do from here, and that's roll the ladies across to left open. So if we roll the ladies across, we have a trailing foot free, and he's going to basically mark time. He's going to release the hand that's around behind her back, and he's going to give her just a little bit of a tug on the hand that's in front, because he wants her to go to the inside of the circle. So he's going to roll the ladies across to left open. 1, 2, 3. So she does a 360 across in front of him and ends up facing the same direction as he is. Okay? So now we have an inside foot free. We can do our through twinkle and a through face close. Butterfly. Waltz away. Ladies wrap. Forward waltz. Roll her to left open. 1, 2, 3. Through twinkle. Through face close. Be either in an open or left open position. Left open works the best for an open box because you're both doing the man's footwork of the box with your lead foot. You're both stepping forward, side, close, back, side, close. So it works the best if you're in left open, because that way, when you take that forward step, you're close. But when you take the side step, you've got room to put some distance between you, close your feet. And you do the last half of the box, and you take that side step, then you come back alongside of your partner. So open box means you're going to be in left open position to do that box. Both forward, side, close, back, side, close. Ends up with the lead foot free. Okay? So let's back face and reverse line of dance. We're left open. I'm going to do forward, side, close, back, side, close. You're not supposed to knock me over. And we're facing line of dance in left open, forward, side, close, back, side, close.
Thank you.
Now, you said you can do it from open too?
You can, but it's not as good because you've got crash.
Exactly.
If you're in an open position and you do an open box, you can do it, but it's
cramped.
tight, cramped. Most usually you'll do open boxes in left open position.
And the woman starts with
Her right foot.